Good evening, it's Seth at Houghton Lodge. Just a quick look at the river this evening. Been down here for 10 minutes or so, seen a few mayflies coming off, just a few, maybe a dozen or 15 in the time that I've been down here. So they're starting to arrive, a few more every day. Hopefully the fish will then switch on. There he is. Hopefully the fish will then switch on to these mayfly. That took an olive, by the way, not a mayfly. They'll switch on to these mayfly and then we get back to normal and you guys can come and start and catch some of them. He's there again somewhere. Got me thinking, how clever is that fish that's just risen that it knew to eat that fly and not the one coming next to it. I don't think he's got used to the mayfly yet that's come over his head. I think he's probably got to have several hundred of those past him before he realises that they haven't quite hurt him yet and he might just try one. Don't think it remembers from last year if it's an overwintered fish, otherwise they would be on them. There he is, look here. They would be on them a lot quicker than they generally are, and we do have quite a lot of overwintered fish in this river. Now a fish is a fish, it's been a fish for thousands of years, the same species. They've not got any cleverer, not like us. They've not invented their own little internet or anything like that, they've just stayed fish. So don't think they're that clever an animal, just think they're very, very cautious. If that fish sees something that isn't quite right with any food source, it's not taking every fly, that even that one that's rising there isn't taking every fly that's coming over its head. And I haven't seen him up in the water today really, and that area taking all day, so he's been eating bugs and stuff coming down the mid-river, I would have said, with that fish. But no, he's there. He's not taking every fly, so he's been cautious about which ones he's taking. And the mayfly that's just gone past him again, don't think you'll see it, but he hasn't touched that at all. He's taking the olive that was in front of it. So I don't think he's a clever fish, just think he's cautious. He's got an inbuilt, hardwired, if you like, sense of what is and isn't right. If you were to put a canoe on this river, there he is again, that fish would automatically bolt for cover. Not that it thinks that a canoe is going to hurt it, it thinks it's a seal. So that fish thinks it's a predator. The canoe won't hurt it, but a seal would, and it knows that in its head. It's hardwired. There he is. That's what I call one of those free rising fish, that you could cover that with nearly anything at the moment if it's presented well, and that's the ones that I would catch, or hope to catch anyway. If he's up like that every couple of minutes or every minute or so, them's the ones that I would be targeting. Dabchick crossing the river. Anyway, I don't think they're very clever. I just think they've got this sense of what is and isn't right. There he is again, look. And if that next fly that comes to him just doesn't look quite right in any way, it's got drag on it, different size. I don't think, as we've discovered, the colour makes that much difference, but a different size, massively different anyway. I just think he knows what he wants at this moment in time, and that's what he's going to have. And if you could put, I would suggest, blue-winged olive on at the moment and bring it down over that fish, I think you would catch him, because he is taking them fairly freely. There you go, a little bit about the river tonight. Thank you.